I was actually at home with my mom, my dad, and my brothers, just sitting on the couch watching the draft because I didn't have any clue about how I would go in the draft because I was supposed to be a mid-round draft choice, and then the next thing you know, the Steelers. I received a phone call and that saying that I was going to be the second round draft picks for the Steelers. I was really elated because I mean I thought I was going to be a mid-rounder because I was an undersized guard coming out of the University of Kentucky. Bill Parcells was going to take me in the first round, but he got scared because I was too small of a guard and he didn't think I fit within their system. But I think what really helped me with the draft and my status, was playing in the Blue-Gray game and then also the Senior Bowl. And then when I got invited to the Combine, that's when I really, showed the scouts what I could do physically, my agility, my speed, my strength. And then I played pretty well in the All-Star games as well. So they kind of elevated my draft status. And I was very lucky. So everything kind of worked out. The best thing advice I can give players, this is just the beginning. Don't be happy that you just made it because you want to have longevity in the league. Enjoy the process, because I mean, not everybody has an opportunity to go through this process. It's a very slim or very small percentage of players who have this opportunity. Some of the young guys, when they come from college going into the pros, it's more mental as opposed to physical. So I always tell guys, hey, write down everything that the coach says because you're going to have to go to orientation after the draft. You go up there, it's a lot of insertion as far as the offense and defensive plays. So, just write down everything because you can't take the playbooks home. And, I tell a lot of guys that, guys are there to help you. Some of the veterans, they're not there to try to, make it bad for you. They want to help you because if you play better, of course, the team has a better chance of winning. And, so that's what I try to tell young players, just to make sure you write all that stuff down because it gives you an advantage when it comes to your mini camp. And then mini camp makes sure you write down everything as well and take in every word that the coach says because that's going to help you be a better player. Some of the coaches and players who took me under the wing was Mike Webster because I was watching Mike and I'd always ask Mike Webster. He was in his 15th year of my rookie season. He was, one of the best centers ever to play the game, and what better person to pick his brain. And Mike would tell me certain things and why he writes down every word that the coach says because he wanted to make sure that it was ironclad in his mind because he's making all the calls. And so I tried to emulate Mike, even though I was playing guard my rookie season. But once I took over for Mike my second year, I tried to do the same things that Mike did. I kind of led by example, and it helped me out and become a better professional as well. Playing against Cleveland in Cleveland, was always tough because at that time in '88, my rookie year, and I was playing guard. Those guys are pretty good. They had Bernie Kosar, Mack, Michael Dean Perry. They had somebody Clay Matthew Jr. So they had some phenomenal defenses and offensive guys. Cleveland was always even though the field it depends on the time of year, the field was always kind of slick and muddy because they kept it kind of short. And it was just a tough place to play, man. It was loud and the fans loved their Cleveland Browns. And that was a bitter rivalry for Pittsburgh. And that's the first thing I learned when it was about to play Pittsburgh, Cleveland week. I love the fans of Pittsburgh. Those guys are phenomenal, getting the players kind of hyped up for the games. And it's a great motivational tool for the players because, us as players, you're trying to run the plays and execute the plays. But, when the terrible towels are going, I just appreciate those guys for the enthusiasm and the support. Hey, I love going back to Pittsburgh, and it's amazing that fans, since you've been so far removed from the game, they still remember you. And your diehard Steeler fans are all over the country. I see them everywhere that I travel, and they are the greatest. This is the ultimate honor for a player, for all the hard work and blood, sweat, and tears that you put into your career. It's validation that you did a good job, and you're voted into the Hall. People used to say that I was going to be a first ballot guy, but I said, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're first ballot, second year, third year, as long as you get in there. It's an exclusive club that not many members are a part of, and I don't take it lightly. It's an honor. Every year I will go back to Canton, Ohio, to help celebrate each year's class, because I need to be there to support the Hall of Fame, and it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me individually.